All right, Alana, take it away, friend. I see it. It looks great.
Okay, awesome. So, thanks for joining me today on how to elevate your online presence. There's three things every hair salon website needs. So, I'm going to dive right in. Um, so, we're going to cover a lot in this short amount of time. I'm going to go fast. I talk fast anyways, because I value your time and I want you to get as much as possible from today's masterclass. So, grab your phone, take any pictures of any of the slides that you want to remember. Questions are welcome. You're probably going to have lots come up as we move through it. So pop those questions in the chat and we'll get to it at the Q&A with Caitlin and Laurel. Please ask any questions that come up. No questions are too small or too silly or too personal or any of those things, I promise. So first, a little bit about me. Hi, my name is Alana. I've been a hairstylist now for over 17 years. I was fortunate to find my passion for hair early in life. I got a job in a salon when I was 15, and I fast-tracked my apprenticeship to get my license when I was 18. So I've been a hairstylist now, yeah, 17 years. I opened Rock Paper Hair when I was 21, when I couldn't find a salon that allowed me the flexibility to travel as often as I want. 6 years ago, I took the leap into salon ownership. I opened the first suite rental building in my area, RP Self Center, where I now have 6 other businesses subleased from me, and I operate my business Rock Paper Hair in one of the studios. So I knew immediately when going to local hair shows, I don't know if you guys have them so much. We had local hair shows growing up that I wanted to be on stage. I competed and I won my first competition when I was 17. Look at me with my little mohawk there. And I went on to win over a dozen provincial and national competitions, which led to an opportunity for me to become the trainer for Team Alberta. And we went to nationals. And I ended up on these posters, which were on the walls of every single high school in my province, which is like the same as the States. Like we were on hundreds and hundreds of schools. It was wild. Um, so outside of the salon, this is my rescue puppy, Sahara, and my husband, Alan, in that order. And we have 2 backyard beehives and a huge garden where we grow basically anything we can in our climate. I am obsessed with traveling, and I'm heading back to Guatemala in October with Hair to teach impoverished women basic haircutting skills so they have the ability to earn an income and support their families. So, as many salon owners do, I quickly became overwhelmed with the never-ending social media cycle, marketing both my business behind the chair, my rental building, and I personally am a fan of always working smarter, not harder, and I dug into what a strategic website could do for my business. Now, I don't post on Instagram or Facebook, and my website gets me 5 to 10 new perfect target market clients every month. And with the help of all the supportive women in Stylist Soul Tribe, I realized what my what next was, which is showing other stylists and salon owners how a strategic website can get more butts in their chair without losing their mind over all the hustle. So, do you want to grow your clientele or your salon team? Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed with the ever-changing social media algorithms? Do you know you need a website, but you don't know where to start? Or do you have a website, but it's not consistently getting you 5 to 10 new clients a month, and you don't know how it needs improving? So I want to make sure that you know you're in the right place. Everything I'm going to talk about today absolutely applies to you as long as you do clients behind the chair and you want more of them. So you will learn what information every homepage needs, why branding pictures are so important, and how to set up your website for SEO and perform higher on Google searches. So the question isn't how much time should someone spend on your website, but how much time do they spend? The reality is a lot less than you think. Does anyone have an idea on the average length someone spends in a website before deciding to book? Put your best guess in the chat. I'll give you guys a second. How long do you think the average person spends on a website? Okay, so the research shows what? I got cut. The average time someone spends on a website is about 45 seconds. So if you're getting an average time of more than 45 seconds, you are above average. Great job. So how do we get potential clients to stay longer? Easy to read fonts. If you use script or cutesy fonts, Make sure to use them sparingly and that they're still easy to read at a quick glance. You want clear, scannable content. You want to be optimized for mobile. Depending on your target market, 85% or more will be viewing on mobile. And big pictures. More on that next. So the header is the top part of your website that someone sees as soon as they open it up, whether that be on mobile or desktop. Potential clients often make a decision on whether to keep exploring your website within the first 10 to 20 seconds. So you need to clearly communicate 3 things in your opening header to show clients that you are the new stylist that they've been looking for. For a hair salon website, it is important to list where you are, what you offer, and how to book. If you have a clearly defined specialty, gray coverage, blonding, extensions, this is where you would mention it. Be specific, not cutesy. So gray blending hair salon in Sherwood Park, extension hair salon in Dayton, Ohio, blonding salon in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm like, where's Lincoln? That header is the #1 thing that Google pulls for SEO from your website. So that top header, underneath it can say, hey, gorgeous, welcome to your new salon home, or looking great, feeling better, like whatever your cute little tagline is, but the top thing of the salon needs to say hair salon and location at bare minimum. So second, we're going to talk about branding pictures. So you know the old adage, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Since we mentioned, you're going to be stoked if someone stays on your website for more than a minute. We need to convey as much as we can within images. This isn't to say that you shouldn't have text on your website, as that's important for SEO, but let's keep it simple for right now. So pictures do a triple whammy. They showcase your space. Pictures instantly convey the vibe of your space. Is it modern? Is it boho? Is it funky? Chances are you designed your space to appeal to your dream client. So having pictures of your space on your website will instantly tell them if they feel like your space is a good fit. Great pictures will immediately build trust and confidence. You want your clients to see you. Pictures of yourself perform better, even on social media, and build trust with your audience. So 79% of people skim website content rather than reading, and having your dream clients represented in your pictures for potential clients, they can then visually see themselves and their hair type in your salon. So let's look at some examples, and I'm going to have you guys type in the comments what you think the vibe or specialty of these clients are. So this client here, take a look. What type of vibe do you think she has? What do you think her target market is? What do you think her specialty is? I don't see the screen. So, oh, chat, here we go.
I can
Curls,
read
clean, curls, yeah, perfect. So what about this one? Totally different feel. You can see how old the stylist is. You can kind of see, more blonding, more foiling. She's a lot warmer tones, more green tones. The other one was a lot more clean and modern. What about this one? So yeah, more short haircuts, older clientele, definitely clean, very elegant and modern. So effective photos on your website attract and repel new clients, which is exactly what you want. Could you tell just by looking at these 3 stylists who would and wouldn't be a good fit if you were searching for a new stylist? Okay, so third, so we're going to talk about the easiest way to set up your SEO, your website for SEO, and perform higher on Google searches. Spoiler alert, it actually has nothing to do with your website. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and is an all-around, overwhelming, all-encompassing term that generally refers to getting your website to appear higher on Google. So I'm sure you, as all of us have, even to my Breeze Web Designs email all the time, where I literally do this for people, I get those spammy emails all the time. They're misspelled, promising you to get your website to the first page of Google, to do search engine optimization for you. These are borderline scams. And even if they could get you to the first page of Google, they would be doing it by forcing fake traffic to your website. So please just ignore these emails. I get literally dozens of them a week. It's ridiculous. So now for myth number 2, there's a lot of things that you can do on the back end of your website with keyword stuffing, alt text, citations, link building, heading optimization, page landing descriptions, blogging, and things like that. But the number one thing that you can do today, because I know all of that stuff just seems like overwhelming and more on your to-do list, the number one thing that you can do today to have your website move up higher on search engine results when someone Googles your town and hair salon or your town and extensions is, drum roll please, a Google business profile. So in the comments, who has one? Who doesn't? Does anyone not have a Google business profile? And if you do, when was the last time you updated it? Do you know how to update it? Do you know what an update is on a Google business profile? By the way, Google business profile is Google My Business. Google has changed it from Google My Business to Google Business Profile. Same. So it's very simple to set up a Google business page, Google Business Profile. See, I still mix them back up. You just need a Gmail account. I recommend doing it on a laptop because it is much easier. Search your business name first, and it'll say either own this business or you'll be logged in, and you can go into the top corner and go into the Google Business Profile. So don't just set it and forget it. You want to do once a week updates, and once a month add a minimum of 4 new pictures or 1 new picture a week. But that can kind of be based on your timeline. And then you want to reply to reviews as well. So this tells Google that you're nurturing the platform, and then you will slowly start moving up in the search engine results. Google has very openly said that it shows preference in ranking to users who have an active, fully built out Google My Business profile. And that's something you want to be checking on. If weekly is overwhelming for you, monthly for sure, because did you know that recently Google updated the services category? They also added the ability for you to have your social media linked to your Google business. So if you haven't done that, you're now appearing lower in the search results because Google is seeing that you don't have a fully built out robust profile. So it takes time, but in my opinion, it's way less effort than say Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever the latest overwhelming social media platform that wants me to learn how to dance. So as a recap, let's go over what we learned. We learned what every homepage needs. We learned why branding pictures are so important. And we touched on Google My Business. So if you have any questions, put them in the Q&A for the panel at the end. And thanks for sticking with me through all of this.